are halfway through 2021. Weird. 2020 took forever. So it is kind of, I don't know, it just feels weird to see that 2021 is just moving, not even really like that fast, but just a lot faster than 2020 did. So what I usually do is count down the top 10 upcoming games of the rest of the year through the midway point of the year. So that's what I'm doing today. Hey guys, DPX here, counting down the top 10 upcoming games for the rest of 2021. Now here's the thing, no ports and no just simple re-releases. A remake is fine, hell, collections or remasters are fine. This isn't a rule, but if you're wondering why there aren't too many PS5 or Xbox exclusives on here, it's because I don't have either of them. I was going to have Halo Infinite on here, like really high as well, because the game looks like a lot of fun, but I don't have an Xbox One, nor do I have an Xbox Series X, and getting one's a bit of a pain in the ass, so it won't be on this list, but it gets an honorable mention, I guess. Anyways, let's get started, but before you do that, you know what to do. Be sure to like the video, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell, and leave a comment, or I'll challenge you to a boxing match.
I wanted to give to you, in the last part of your notes here, the significance spiritually of the number 10 in the Bible.
Now, this game was initially one of my most highly anticipated games of the year, and, well, it still is because it's on the list, but if we knew a little more about it a month before it comes out, it would probably be higher. I'm talking about No More Heroes 3. The first two games are awesome, and the series is long overdue for a third game. The combat seems just as fun as usual, and the idea of taking over aliens this time as opposed to assassins is an interesting change. I'm just a little worried because it comes out in a month and we don't have much. I do feel like people forget that we did see gameplay and a release date in the February Nintendo Direct, but we did get the release date of August 27th. Still super excited. Also, I didn't write this, but I didn't realize this until, writing this. I don't know why, I just forgot to write it down. We did actually see a lot of gameplay for this game at the Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3, and we did get some other trailers, so I think this game's gonna be good. Valve just doesn't make games anymore, do they? Well, I mean, they made Half-Life Alyx, but that's it. However, we're getting a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, called Back 4 Blood, and I'm quite hyped. Yeah, right now it seems like everyone's trying to make a new Left 4 Dead game, but this is like basically this is the closest thing we'll get, because it's being done by Turtle Rock Studios, who actually made Left 4 Dead, so go figure. Like, we're getting a new Left 4 Dead game. Sure, it's not called Left 4 Dead. What's in the name? Back 4 Blood seems to be everything Left 4 Dead fans want, and it looks like a lot of fun. It did get delayed from June to October, so we were supposed to be playing this game already, which kind of killed the hype for me personally a little bit. But with all the footage shown recently at E3 and Summer Games Fest and everything, while a little overkill because we did see this game a lot at E3, just got me pretty hyped again. Back 4 Blood launches on October 12th, which is way more fitting anyways.
So I'm going to be giving this flavor 8.5 out of 10 scoops.
So, Super Mario Party came out with fuck all content and didn't get online for 3 years. And now we are getting Mario Party Superstars. Just how it works, I guess. This seems to be the same concept as Mario Party Top 100, which had a very awesome concept being a best of collection, but chose the absolute wrong minigames. However, from what we've seen from Superstars so far, it seems that they've gotten the minigames right. Throw that in with online on launch, along with the Super Mario Party engine, which made Super Mario Party look really good, and Mario Party might be getting the shot in the arm it needs. Prepare to party on October 29th when Mario Party Superstars drops.
36. Very close, but that's not it. Let's go to Gary the Retard. What number between 2 and 4?
7.
Holy shit, guys. Advance Wars is back after 13 years. Sure, Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp is just a remake of the first 2 games, but it is so exciting and looks like a lot of fun. Advance Wars is a very good franchise from Nintendo, and it could have gone the same way as Fire Emblem, as in get popular with games on the GBA, but it didn't, for whatever reason. If you want Advance Wars to come back as a big Nintendo franchise, or at least see a new game, or maybe like Andy and Smash, you should buy Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp, because this is the way to show it. Sure, I don't know about $60, I don't know if it's $60 is, you know, justifiable with this game, but it looks like a lot of fun, and I want Advance Wars to come back, so by any means necessary, I guess, get ready, and Advance Wars gets its first new game in 13 years on December 3rd.
Okay, Mrs. Puff, what's my final score?
6.
So Square Enix did Avengers. A good idea on paper, that is until you find out that it's a live service game and launched with fuck all content. Now we got Guardians of the Galaxy coming out, but wait, it's not a live service game? It's also not going to have any DLC or further updates? It's just going to be a self-contained story? Well, goddamn. Guardians of the Galaxy actually looks sick. Sure, the characters look dumb, Peter Quill looks like Jake Paul, but the game looks like fun. It seems very story-driven with dialogue and character decisions that affect how the story goes, and it's really cool. The combat looks awesome too, despite the fact that you only play as Star-Lord for the whole game, which is a bit of a bummer. Would have liked to play as, you know, Gamora, Drax, Groot, Rocket, but I'm still looking forward to the Guardians of the Galaxy game as it lands on October 26th.
Oh, chills. Literal chills.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
PlayStation have some fantastic exclusives, and this new generation, despite the fact that I still can't get a PS5 anywhere, has had some fantastic games, whether it's Demon's Souls or Ratchet and Clank or whatever. However, there is a new one on the horizon, and that's, well, Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4 was a fantastic game and was a part of PlayStation's solid streak of their first-party AAA exclusives. A sequel was bound to happen, and we're getting one with Horizon Forbidden West. Apparently, Aloy doesn't have enough feminine qualities, which I think is a whole bunch of horse shit. Just in case you wanted my thoughts on that, like, she's from the wild, like, the fuck? And Forbidden West just looks sick. Alright, back on track. Get ready for Horizon Forbidden West, as it actually launches as a cross-gen game on, well, later this year. No concrete release date yet. Not quite sure how I feel about that, if I'm going to be honest. Now, this game was announced back at Microsoft's E3, and I've kinda had my eye on it since, but went a full year without any news, and kind of even forgot about it until earlier this year, where we got a trailer that showed gameplay and a release date, and I'm sold. That game is Tales of Arise. I haven't played many Tales games. All I can remember playing is Tales of Symphonia, which was a fantastic game, but Tales of Arise seems to be like an awesome RPG similar to Symphonia, and has a bit more of an anime aesthetic this time around. The combat also seems fucking sick and sold me on the game even more. And it looks very different too, which I'm intrigued by. I'm excited for Tales of Arise as it comes out on September 9th. I was talking about Horizon Forbidden West earlier and how awesome that game looks, and how PlayStation are sorta knocking it out of the park with exclusives. Now take everything I said there and apply it to Kina Bridge of Spirits. I'm not even gonna lie, this game wasn't really even on my radar when it was announced back in the PS5 reveal presentation last year, but that state of play earlier this year where they showed this game, along with the footage we saw just before E3, got me slamming my brakes and ready to play Kina. It's being developed and published by Ember Lab, which it's their first game developing and publishing, like, obviously they're first at the same time together, but they've not developed a game before, nor have they published a game before. So, yeah, and it seems like an ambitious game to start with, but I think it's gonna pay off. I'm excited for Kina Bridge of Spirits as it comes out for PS4 and PS5 on August 24th. That's just 3 days before No More Heroes 3 and day before another game that I have later on this list. Well, shit.
What kind of pencil do we take again?
Number 2. Take a number 2.
Looks like you took a big number 2.
Metroid Dread. Not even going to beat around the bush here. How long have we waited for this game? Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 has been taking so long that we all kind of forgot about Metroid Dread, as it was teased and kind of announced all the way back in Metroid Fusion, which was in 2002, by the way. And then it was cancelled, and then not cancelled, and then cancelled again, and then not cancelled, and whatever the fuck. And it's just so awesome to see that it's finally actually going to come out. It's also a direct sequel to Metroid Fusion. Like, this is the official Metroid 5, and that's just awesome. It might not be Metroid Prime 4, but God, come on. Are you really complaining about that? Look at this game. I will say Samus's design is a little weird. Don't know why it couldn't just be the normal design. Huh? But who cares? I'm excited for Metroid Dread as it comes out on October 8th. And buy this, please. I don't know if you guys know this, but Metroid games don't actually sell well. Make this one an outlier and tell Nintendo that you want to see this. Just like Advance Wars. Now before we get to number 1, let's look at some honorable mentions.
I'm a Luigi, number 1.
Look, as excited as I am for Metroid Dread, I still gotta put Psychonauts 2 at number 1. Sure, it is for a lot of the same reasons as Metroid Dread, so I guess you can kind of flip-flop between the two, but Psychonauts 2 is a game that has just refused to not only come out, but also just refused to get a release date. The game looks like a more modern version of the first game, and I thought that the first game is one of the most endearing 3D platformers of all time, and one of the most overlooked games ever made. Everyone should play the first game, and if Psychonauts 2 is anything like the first one, I cannot wait at all. Get ready for Psychonauts 2 as, you know, I am, as it comes out on August 25th. We finally have a release date. The only issue is Psychonauts 2, Kina Bridge of Spirits, and No More Heroes 3 all come out within like 4 days of each other. That's gonna be fucking hard. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? What are your most anticipated games for the rest of the year? Let me know down below. Anyways, you know, be sure to like this video, come subscribe, or I'll challenge you to a boxing match. And don't worry, I'll win. See you guys.